I am Maria Garcia de Flori. When Our Lady appeared in the cacique Coromoto's hut and remained in his hand, his nephew showed it to Juan Sanchez and he took it to the civil and ecclesiastical authorities. But they did not take any interest in it. Juan Sanchez took her to his house and there they went to venerate her. Given the large number of faithful who assisted, he built a hut so that everyone could go and venerate her. Seeing the number of faithful who went to ask that very small image of Our Lady of Coromoto and the number of favors and miracles that she granted, the ecclesiastical authorities, in the person of the vicar, Don Diego Lozano, priest of the village of the Holy Spirit of San Juan de Guanare, they asked Juan Sanchez to transfer the image to the cathedral in Guanare so it would be much better preserved there and all the faithful would have the doors open to visit her whenever they wanted. Juan Sanchez, together with Don Diego Lozano, chose the date of February 2nd to install her in the cathedral, since it was the day of the Our Lady of La Candelaria, who is the patron saint of the Canary Island, and most of the Spaniards of the place came from there. Also, on that day, the Universal Church celebrates the purification of the Virgin Mary and the presentation of the child Jesus in the temple. Let us bear in mind that the image of the Virgin has the child Jesus in front of her, presenting it to everyone, so that it would be entering on February 2nd. They had to move her the day before. Thus, on February 1st, 1654, the procession set out on foot with great devotion from the Tucupido to Guanare, the capital of the Portuguese state, a journey about 25 kilometers. All the participants were elegantly dressed. On the morning of February 2nd, in a ceremony full of majesty and emotion, a large group of Cospe Indians and Spaniards entered the Guanare Cathedral to formally hand over the image of the Virgin left in the hands of Cacique Coromoto, and to that everyone now called Our Lady of Coromoto. Don Diego Lozano presided over a very solemn mass in the reliquary, where the image was placed with great solemnity in a new reliquary where it remained until 1987, when it was embedded in the pedestal of the wooden image that is today in the Our Lady National Shrine of Coromoto. So that Indians would have a memory of the image, Juan Sanchez had it painted as a copy of the true effigy and gave it to them. From the moment of the transfer, more pilgrimages began to be encouraged. The devotion began to grow, and that is where the formal devotion of the Virgin of Coromoto began throughout Venezuela. This town where the Indians lived became the first Indian mission in Venezuela under the protection of our Blessed Mother, Our Lady of Coromoto. The Indians, who were now called the Coromotos, continued their religious education there, received frequently the sacraments, and grew in them the devotion to the Most Holy Mother of God, everything in peace and tranquility, because they were with God, and with God we always win.